In the last video, we've talked about the graph traversal of BFS. Today, I'm going to talk about DFS. Okay, and DFS, as you know, works on the principle of stack. Stack means LIFO. That means last in, first out. So let's draw the diagram quickly. That is like A, B, then maybe I'll say D. Then I have C, I have F, E and G. That's how it is. Let me reconnect all of them. It is like this, it is like this. Maybe I'll put it like this. And here I go. Okay. All right. So let us begin. So in the previous video, what we were doing, we were taking the adjacent of A and all the things. Here we will take any one. So let us begin with A first. So I'm going to take here as A and I will see the adjacent of A. So adjacent of A are B and D, right? So I'm going to write here B and D. Okay. Now you have to take any one. All right. So suppose I make the stack over here. So the first one which I have put inside this is A. Okay. Now what will I do is, in the DFS travel, you go deep inside, deeper and deeper like this. Okay. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Now we will go here. Suppose I'm going from here to here. Okay. Now what will I see? Now I will see adjacent of B. Okay. So adjacent of B are what? I have D, I have F, I have G. Okay. Why are we not taking A? Because A is already visited. So that's the reason I'm not taking A. So it will be D, G and F. Now you have to take any one. So suppose I say, okay, I am traveling like this. So now I will go to D. Okay. So what will I do is, after A, I went to B. And after B, I am going to D. Okay. That's how I went. So we are going like this. Okay. One by one. Now, the next part what we will do is, I am going to see the adjacent of D. Okay. So what are adjacent of D? C, E and A and B. Right. So if I talk about it, is of D are A, B, C and E. Right. And we will not take A and B because A and B are already there in the list. So you have C and E remaining. Correct? Now what will I do? After D, what will I do is, I am going to travel from D till C. So now I will take what? I will take adjacent of C. So adjacent of C are, again we will see, it is D, E and F. Correct? Now again the same thing. Right? Again the same thing, which is like D is already visited. So we are remaining with E. Plus you also have to add over here. I'm really sorry, I didn't add over here. So after adjacent of D, you are taking C. Okay. Now E and F are already, D is already visited. So we are left with E and F. Now again, what will you do? You will take any one. Okay. So now what will I do? I am going to take here adjacent of E. So from C, where am I traveling? I am traveling to E. Okay. So what will I do? I will write here E. Okay. Now see, adjacent of E are D, C and G. So what are the adjacent of E? D, C and G. So I will say D, C and G. Now the same thing, if you talk about D and C are, we are left with G. Now what is the next thing? I will go to G. G is adjacent, I will see. So G has no unvisited node, right? So if you see, there is like nothing over here. So that means you have to start the backtracking from here. Correct? That means there is no unvisited node. See, if you see the adjacent of B is already visited. Adjacent of G is E. This is already visited. So B and G are already visited. So now we will start the backtracking. So what we will do is, first let me go here and put G like this. Okay. Now the work starts in the backtracking process. That means now you have to pop out G and backtrack. So you will have to see. So how will I go? I will go like this. See. Here I am doing the backtracking. Blue stands for backtracking. So that means now you will pop out G from here. Okay. Currently you were popping in. Now you will pop out G. So what will I do? From G you have reached to E. Okay. Now again the same thing. Here you have pop out G. Then you will do what? Pop out E. Okay. And backtrack. So now if you backtrack, you will reach to C. Correct? So that means again you are going to pop out the same thing. Correct? Okay. Now check C. Now when you see here, when you reach C over here, there is one unvisited node. See? So this is the unvisited node. Correct? So F will be pushed. So our stack will become how? See. A will be like this, B will be like this, D will be like this, C will be like this. Now G and E are popped out, but F will be pushed in. So what we will do is, F will come here like this. Correct? Now what happened? Again when you reach F, it does not have any unvisited node. Now when you reach F, F is visited, C is visited, G is visited. So again the backtracking will start from here. So when you start the backtracking, then again you have to pop out F. Now again you will have to pop out F. And now what will happen? You will again go to the same process, like from F to B and so on. So what will happen is, from F you will go to C. So C will come out. Then from C you will see all our visited nodes. So again backtracking, you will go to D. So D will also come out. Then from D also you will go to B. Backtracking. Once you go, then B will be also out. And from B to A, then this will be out. So that means your stack becomes empty. Correct? And once your stack is empty, the result which we obtain over here will be C. If you talk about, it will be A, B, D, C, E, G and F. Okay. Why? Because after G, what happened? F was pushed in. So only difference is you have to do the concept of backtracking over here. So I hope you've liked the graph traversal. Like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you.